One Piece Chapter 1045 Detailed Summary Chapter 1045 The next level begins on rooftop Kaido. I really thought you had completely died, Luffy. I did too. Ahahaha Kaido. The way the rubber properties affect other things really seems like a nice Paramesha awakening. However, it's a bit strange. That kind of transformation is exclusively limited to zone types. For certain. Luffy is relaxing while floating in the air, not really paying much attention. While Kaido says all this, there's bouncing SFX around him, like, boing. Kaido opens his mouth wide and bites Luffy, who tries to break free and says, "You bastard," then Luffy stops resisting, letting Kaido swallow him, but proceeds to transform his body and slither in a zigzag pattern while inside Kaido's body, causing a huge discomfort for Kaido. Luffy reaches approximately Kaido's midsection and uses Gomu Gomu no Fusant balloon, and blows up huge inside Kaido's body, causing a big pained reaction at this moment. Momonosuke and Yamato reaching rooftop in time to witness pregnant Kaido. Yamato. What the hell is this? What happened? Momonosuke. I don't understand. Kaido got fat. Kaido. Shit. What's going on? My body is rubber now. Exclamation mark. Luffy. Oh. Two lights. Luffy's arms emerge from Kaido's eyes, to Kaido's huge surprise, and grab his nose. Luffy. Gomu Gomu no escape rocket. Luffy exits Kaido from his eyes, in huge balloon form, laughing. Nahahaha, and then, shishishihi. Just before he blows air out of his mouth like the arsehole of a balloon and flies into the clouds above. Gomu Gomu no. Yamato and Momonosuke are both shocked at what they see. Giant. Luffy has deflated to his regular body shape, and we see his face in awakened Nika form for the first time very clearly, except he is so large that he towers over Kaido. He brings his foot down to stomp Kaido from above. Momonosuke. Who the fuck is taught? Huh. Why is Luffy's voice coming from that person? Is that Luffy? Before Luffy manages to stomp Kaido, Kaido bites Luffy from the side causing big reaction. Luffy grabs both Kaido's horns in one hand, Gomu Gomu no, and grabs plus squeezes Kaido's snaky body in the other jump rope, and he swings Kaido around like the Flash using a jump rope. As he's jump roping Kaido, they are gradually plummeting towards the rooftop. From the sky, Boro breath, Kaido lands an enormous blast on Luffy from point blank range. Yamato. A wall. Boro breath hit properly. Luffy's body and clothes are completely pitch black, as if he had literally been burnt to a crisp. His hair is burnt as well. Luffy. I won't let that go. He shakes off the charcoal, revs up like the Roadrunner and blasts himself back to Onigashima, leaving a smoke, fire, cloud trail behind him. He reaches Kaido in hybrid form and starts swinging his arm like a windmill. Gomu Gomu no. Kaido. Conqueror of three worlds. He jumps in the air, swings back his Kanabo with Haoshoku. Ragnaroku. Luffy's fucking huge head gets blasted through the rooftop and into the live floor. His eyes pop out in a cartoony way like from last chapter and his massive tongue pops out with humps like a camel back that hurts. His sudden face terrifies all the Kaido subordinates there. Then we see Law, Kid, Chopper, and Nami with shocked reactions and the same popped out googly eyes as Luffy. Luffy struggles and squeezes his face back up through the hole his neck made in the rooftop. His face snaps back to his body hard and he falls over Kaido. It's like an Monogatari, old type of Japanese comic book from the 1950s. Luffy. OWWW Kaido. It's been a spectacular show, but you've reached the limit after all. You can't take me down. Luffy stands up with determined look on his face. Shut up. Who's reached the limit? However, as he says this, his Nika features disappear and his hair turns back to black. He's clearly worn out, to the point where even his face shrivels up and droops as if he's aged a lot in a second, and badly at that. Luffy, weakly, on his knees, TM so tired. Kaido, annoyed, irritated. Who the hell are you, bastard? But he takes a knee, digging his Kanabo into the ground, finally showing a sign of exhaustion for the first time in the arc. Huff. Luffy. Oh yeah, I almost died. ... And this is insanely exhausting, damn it, Kaido. Die without worries. Someone will surely pass on the story of your guys' fight, right? Luffy, I really don't need anything like that. Huff huff, when we die, all that's left is bones. Shishishi Yamato, it really is Luffy. His clothes and hair turned white so it looked like he was another person, huh? Momonosuke. But his voice is disappearing. Luffy stands up with his hand on the ground while the iconic Gear 2 pose. Steam, smoke is coming off his body. It's not over yet. Exclamation mark. Momo. Tama, Kinemon, Pedro. We see Luffy's face has returned to awakening Nika form but with his eyes blacked out Kaido's smiling in hybrid form. We're oral. Oi, you're gonna die. Luffy emits Haoshoku lightnings, and you think that scares me? Rise, my heartbeat. Kaido raises Hiskanabo toward Luffy, bring it on. Luffy doesn't notice this and is dancing happily to the drums of Liberation SFX. Else arrived, that sound. Yamato. Watch out Luffy. Luffy notices Kaido's Kanabo and as it hit him his head wraps around it and conforms to his shape, as if the Kanabo had been pressed deeply into a big piece of gum that was tough enough not to get pierced through. Yamato is shocked. Luffy runs away with his legs like an old cartoon character running and his head still shaped like the Kanabo surface as said Kanabo hits the ground, that Hyords Kaido swings his Kanabo down again. This time with Haoshoku, and hits Luffy, driving him into the ground, but the ground is like rubber rather than rock now, rock would get broken through like before, and gets pushed in by the force of the blow, as if a huge fat kid was lying with all his weight on the floor of a bouncy castle. Then it rebounds and Luffy ricochets Uo into the air, with his body pressed together like an accordion, imagine Flat Stanley but flattened in a perpendicular manner, Luffy somersaults a long distance through the air to a big boulder. He bends his knees, and 1, 2, 3, said in English, not Japanese, his face returns to regular shape for Nika. 0, again said in English but it's the same in Japanese, he turned the boulder to rubber and built up tension in his legs. Then sprung off of it like a trampoline, with smoke clouds behind him and Haoshoku, he spins his arms rapidly like Gomu Gomu no Pinwheel but way faster, like the speed of Gatling, and looks almost similar to Gomu Gomu no UFO Kaido, thinking to himself, what in the fuck is this guy? He returns to the white form, coats with Busoshoku and Haoshoku. Affects the a big boulder, he bends his knees, and 1, 2, 3, said in English, not Japanese, his face returns to regular shape for Nika. 0, again said in English but it's the same in Japanese, he turned the boulder to rubber and built up tension in his legs. Then sprung off of it like a trampoline, with smoke clouds behind him and Haoshoku, he spins his arms rapidly like Gomu Gomu no Pinwheel but way faster, like the speed of Gatling, and looks almost similar to Gomu Gomu no UFO Kaido, thinking to himself, what in the fuck is this guy? He returns to the white form, coats with Busoshoku and Haoshoku. Affects the surroundings, what freedom in battle, LVE never seen anything like it, Kaido, out loud. Someone that can take me down, doesn't exist in this world. He's swinging his Kanabo with Haoshoku, but Luffy's spinning arms go around it, his fist goes through Kaido's face and out the back of his head, coated in Haoshoku, Yamato and Momonosuke are shocked, and Kaido goes flying as Luffy's fist returns to him still with follow through Luffy, this is fun huh, Kaido. No break next week.